Hi, I'm Tracy Shalin from Southwestern College.
Let's talk about discussions. They are so important for community building and exploring course concepts, but how can you ensure that everyone participates and benefits from the conversation? Section B8 of the OEI course design rubric suggests that we provide clear guidelines for participation so that students understand our expectations. This is an area that I have been working on recently. Let me show you an example of what I've done. First stop, the syllabus. I explain here how discussions will work and how they will be graded. I go over this in my orientation module too, so that by the time they reach the first discussion, they know the purpose and grading criteria for discussions, and they've seen the grading rubric we will use. They've even looked at sample student posts so that they have a sense of what an A post looks like. For just-in-time access, I link to these resources in the discussion itself. Let's check one out. After establishing the topic and due dates, I briefly introduce the focus and purpose of the discussion. And then I provide detailed instructions about the topic. In the grading section, I remind students of the point breakdown for discussions and provide the rubric. Yes, they can access it via the settings gear, but some students will prefer the link. Plus, this version is bigger. I'm an English teacher, so my rubrics tend to be pretty detailed. I spell out quality expectations and then technical criteria, length, citation, and proofreading expectations. I do this for responses as well. If you don't provide guidance for responses, you're likely to end up with lots of posts that say, I agree, or good point. I want my students to respond to ideas with more ideas, but they won't know that if I don't make it clear. Let's go back to the discussion. I'd like to provide models of discussion posts at a variety of levels. Students can see what an exemplary post looks like, and they can connect the example to the criteria bulleted above it. Then they can compare this to a post that is below expectations to pinpoint differences. I have found that providing these models helps my students contribute high quality posts much earlier in the semester, which means that our discussions are more productive and more meaningful from the start.
Okay, that's it. I hope you found this helpful.